Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I'm going to go over something fairly simple, but kind of a biggie for me. One thing on this car, and it doesn't necessarily apply to just the WRX, but I don't have wireless CarPlay on this. And for a vehicle, you know, this new, it's a 22 model. I don't know why they don't put wireless CarPlay in a lot of these vehicles. It makes no sense to me. It's kind of like a standard now. But at any rate, we're going to be ditching this cable today that I would normally have to hook up, and instead we're going to use this wireless CarPlay adapter. And to kind of give you a reference for size, this is my iPhone, and that's how big this thing is. It is little, okay? It's only a couple of inches, probably about 2 inches tall, about an inch to inch and a half wide, and it's only about a ½ inch thick. It's pretty tiny. So inside the box, this comes from Noble. This is Noble's wireless CarPlay adapter. I got it from Import Image Racing. Again, pretty much where I get just about everything. So inside the box, you're going to, of course, have the adapter, and then you're going to have a cable. And this is going to be USB Type-C, which goes into this end here. And then on the other end, you're going to have your USB Type-A, which is going to go into your port. If for some reason the vehicle that you have has USB Type-C on the connection end, they do supply a Type A to Type C adapter, so that way, you know, you can use that as well. But for our car specific on the WRX, we only need this in. All right, so you're going to want to start your vehicle. I went ahead and unpaired this. I have been using this CarPlay adapter for about a week now, so that way I can kind of give you a good, honest review on it. So I'm going to I went ahead and deleted my Bluetooth device. That way it's completely empty. So when you start your car, we won't have anything hooked up. You're going to connect everything up, obviously, and plug it into one of your USB adapters. When you do, it should take about a second or so here, and then it's going to power this device, and then we should get a message about connecting the adapter. And here we go. So it's going to say use iPhone, Bluetooth to connect to CarPlay box, right? So we're going to go into our phone. This is going to be the same iPhone or Android, either one. You're just going to go in and pair a device. So I'm going to scroll down here, and I'll wait for just a second, and then there's the CarPlay box. Okay, so we're going to click that. It'll take just a second here. It's going to ask if I want to pair it. Yes, I do want to pair it. I'm going to go ahead and allow it to do my contact and favorite sync. That way it'll work good with everything else. And again, we're going to automatically connect, because it's asking, do you want it to automatically connect and use a built-in display? Yes, we do. So we want to use CarPlay. It'll finalize. This does take it just a little bit of time the first time, but I promise you it does not take this long after that. So there you go. So now it's all connected up, right? And it's going to do its initialization and all that stuff. It did have CarPlay up there for just a second. It's doing its initialization, so it'll disappear. It'll take a few more seconds, and then it'll pop back up. And there you go. So you see here, it's all connected up. Works just like normal. I can go on my phone. I can play some music. Let me turn this down here. But you can see, connected up. I'm not going to play much of it just so I don't get flagged for copyright. But that's it. So let me show you. I'll shut everything down, and then I'll show you a full boot time. Okay, so car is completely off. I've shut the radio off. The adapter should be powered down by now. So we're going to go ahead and start it, and then I'll show you about approximately how long this thing takes to initialize. So I'm going to start the car now. It's going through the normal startup that your car goes through. We're at 10 seconds now. You can see that this just initialized. There you go. And so we're about 15 seconds in, and it's already connected. So I could go in now And whoop, there it goes. Now it's connected. Sorry, fully. So about 20 to 25 seconds. And as you can hear, it's fully connected. Okay, so now this, of course, this dongle stays out. You could do whatever you want with it. You can just throw it up in there if you want. What I'm going to do, because this is so tiny, you can actually, there's a little tiny flat platform right here, and it fits very nicely in there, tucked up out of the way, and then I could take and tuck these cables off to the side, band them, however I wanted to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these 3M command strips, and I'm going to throw it. It fits just right on there. So I'm gonna put one of those on there, and we're gonna stick this up top right here real quick to tuck it out of the way. Okay, so I got the 3M strip put on this, and so I'm just gonna take and kind of, which I ain't gotta worry about the wires right yet, but we're gonna kind of tuck this over to the side and as far back as I can kind of get it. There we go. And then we'll kind of press it up in there, and then now look, it's tucked up in there all nice and neat. And then I can do with these cables as I will, I'll get a little like band or a zip tie, and I'll zip tie it kind of up over out of the way, so that way it kind of stays up over here to the side, and that'll be nice and tucked up out of the way. And that's it, guys. Pretty simple. I'll leave a link down in the description for this Noble connector. Like I said, I've been using it for about a week now. On average, it takes just about what I showed you, about 20 to 25 seconds. Sometimes it's a little bit quicker, sometimes it's a little bit slower, but I've never really seen it go over about 30 seconds. In all honesty, by the time I start my car, I take my phone, I throw it up here in my phone holder off over to the side, put it in reverse to back out of my driveway, I'm connected. So, and my music just goes right there, right? So, all the other ones that I've seen on like Amazon, you know, they're $100+ and that's kind of what I've been holding off on. Plus the ones that I had read about, there were some drop issues, you know, high latency problems. This one I haven't really noticed that with, and to be 100% honest with you, all I use this for is music, right? I don't flip through apps and things like that. You know, I'm literally just listening to music, and of course if I need to use my maps, I do. There is probably, truthfully, there's probably about half of a second to a second worth of delay. It is over Bluetooth, so there is just a little bit of a delay, but that's literally every CarPlay adapter you're going to use. I don't care what one it is, you're gonna have a little bit of latency. So, but otherwise, as long as you expect that about half a second delay from whenever you know, press, you know, skip song, and it takes about half a second, and then it skips, and we go on. Otherwise, it's very minimal, guys. This thing works great, and for as cheap as it is, you can't beat it. It's half the cost of everything else, essentially, that I found online, and it works perfect. I don't, like I said, I've had no drop issues whatsoever with it. Works perfect every single time I get into the car. So, for sure, definitely worth a purchase if you want to, you know, get rid of the cable. Done with it all, man. That's about it, guys. So hopefully y'all guys check this out. Like I said, I'll leave a link for the description down in the bottom. Make sure you guys sub to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Like the video if it does you any good. Throw a comment down in the bottom. Let me know what you guys think about this, or if you want to see any other products, okay? I can only make videos if you guys let me know what you want to see. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep spitting out crap that that I want to use and see, okay? So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video.